welcome, friends, family, etc. Welcome to my vampire players. This is session 2 of Blood in the Six, which is our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. The stream, as always, is sponsored by our dear friend Canadian Dice, Ryan himself, CanadianDice.ca, and any order you place there, you can use the code OMRD for Old Men Rolling Dice and receive a 10% discount off your order, the entire order. Ryan and I have also got a little module we put together over there for 5th edition D&D. You can check that out. It's called Cirque du Solus. And every time we've play tested it, we've had a blast. So I would encourage you to check that out. Shall we hit the trailer?
Hit
Got
it.
it.
We have arrived at another night in Toronto. This is session 2 of Blood in the Six, our Vampire Chronicle. I just wanted to put this on this side of the trailer this time rather than the other side of the trailer. There could be mature subject matter in this stream. Vampire deals with a number of power inequities. It is a horror game. There is violence. So viewer discretion is advised. If you need to step away to take a break, by all means, we will be here when you get back if you choose to come back and watch the rest. But that warning ahead of time. Last time in the streets of Toronto, the players were approached by the Camarilla and given a task, and that was to track down a Tremere neonate by the name of Jamila Singh. Her ghoul has reported her missing to the Camarilla, and the Camarilla has given you guys the opportunity to gain a little piece of the pie here in Toronto if you can find Jamila and find out what happened. Hopefully, return her in good, undeathly state. You guys followed a couple of leads last time, one of which led you to up into the Anarch held areas of Scarborough, where you found a number of old, unfinished subway stations. And I believe we ended the session with Clementine using her Auspex ability, and she received a premonition of these shadowy shapes that looked like people hanging from ropes by their wrists, sort of above their head, and then just a horrific scream that echoed through her premonition of what she saw. No one else was aware of that, and we haven't talked about whether Clementine has shared that information yet. We'll get to that probably tonight. So, let's jump right into things. The sun has just gone down. The rain from the previous day and night has ended, and Toronto looks like it's going to have a warm summer evening. We're going to go to Cornelius first, who is maybe not quite fully awake yet from your sleep, but you hear familiar creaking on the steps, and a woman descends them. She looks like she has put in a full shift of work. She obviously works outside. Her clothes are a little worn and dirty. And as she comes down, she looks at Cornelius. Did you go out last night?
Oh, yeah, just briefly. I went for a quick drive around just to,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
some air.
And did not do what? Pop up.
Um,
We've talked about this.
you have to be a little more specific.
Well, David tried to drive me to work this morning, and there was no gas in the car. Where did you go?
Oh,
There was
uh,
almost half a tank in there last night.
well, I was just driving, and next thing I knew, I was in Scarborough. You know how I get confused?
Scarborough?
I get confused sometimes.
If you're gonna, can you even get confused anymore? Like, I thought that all changed. Pop, pop.
Well,
At which point you hear like the scamper of little feet running around upstairs above your haven in the basement.
are you preparing dinner tonight?
Are you telling me that you're like that you went out and not only did not put gas in the tank, but you're hungry now too?
I could wait. I could wait until
Why don't you
more.
give me a rouse check right now, Cornelius, as this is a new night.
Alrighty. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, did you succeed or
Oh no,
fail?
yeah, no, I got hunger.
Yeah. So a failed rouse. So yes. So are you at 2 hunger now or 1? No, your
Just
new hunger is 1.
just the one.
So you're just feeling a little peckish, you know.
Um,
However, there's like a voice in the back of your head. It's like the hunger talking. It's like, send one of the boys down. Tell her to bring a boy down.
well, uh, I wouldn't mind seeing one of my grandsons. I
She
haven't
gives
seen him
you
in a couple
a
days.
she gives you a very stern look. If the car goes out again, it needs gas.
Okay, but if you could leave me a little bit of dollars on the table.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I can't work. My pension's run out.
Clan of Kings and all that, you know. Clan of Kings. That's what
Well,
you
I'm
told me.
trying to make connections. Don't I'll get you back when I get a little bit of something going.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I think the boys will stay upstairs today, and maybe you'll remember to put gas in the tank next time.
Oh, I'm furious.
Are you furious? Do you try to hide that at all from her?
No, I'm gonna roll another rouse check.
You don't need to roll a rouse check unless, unless if you want to be furious, you could just be furious. You need to find a way to support yourself.
I'm going out. I made some new friends, and
Oh, I'm so
it
happy
might
for
lead
you.
it might lead to some opportunities.
Yeah. Make it happen, Pop Pop.
I always make it.
You weren't given this gift for no reason.
No, I was given this gift so I didn't die, but well, that didn't work out either. Did it?
Mm. She turns and walks upstairs, and you hear the door close behind her. And she's like getting the kids organized, and it sounds like David is home as well.
Mm.
Let's jump over to Lacey and Allie. Could you guys both roll me your rouse checks as you wake up?
I failed.
Yeah, so your hunger has climbed to 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Allie, you're okay this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lacey, that little voice in the back of your mind is like, we need something. You should maybe call one of those fight girls over.
They're not just girls, thank you.
All right, call the boy. I don't care. Call someone. They always like it when you pay extra attention to them.
I'll call Selena.
The phone does not take long before it's answered. Do you need help?
I'm you gorgeous all the time.
Should I come to you, or do you want to meet at the gym?
Whatever works best for you, baby.
Well, I'm at the gym right now.
All right. The daytime?
No, it's not daytime.
Okay.
You wouldn't wake up till the sun is sort
All
of
right.
down.
Okay. I'll come to the gym.
Okay, don't be long.
I won't be.
I can't wait.
See you soon. Going out for a bite, Al. You want to come?
Okay. No, I think I'm all right. I got bags in the fridge.
So gross.
Safer than what you're doing.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Sure you don't.
I know you're
Careful,
still
okay?
mad at me.
Why would I be mad?
Well, because of me, you gotta use those bags. Or a vein.
You did what you thought was right.
Sure.
Be careful, okay?
Always.
Right.
So as you leave this, as you leave this house, which is sort of right out of the 50s in east end of Toronto, you know Allie though. I mean, she's done some upgrades. There's cameras, there's motion sensors. She knows. Standing at the end of the broken, cracked driveway, there's a small, shadowy outline leaning against the telephone pole. You recognize it as Sheriff By.
Okay. I'm just gonna text Allie real quick.
Okay.
Bye's here. Stay inside.
Going out,
Imagine
Lacey?
that Allie is like in the house, just like cleaning and stuff, listening to the most annoying music that she knows Allie or that Lacey hates.
Okay.
Taylor
Really
Swift.
loud.
What kind of music would that be?
Taylor Swift, for
Oh,
sure.
definitely country. It's
Country?
definitely country, like as
Oh.
loud as she could get it.
I like country.
to-
Did you
just
grow
to
up with that,
drive.
maybe?
Yeah, our parents were big country fans.
So
In that
Sheriff
little
By
town, yeah.
sees you come out the side door onto the driveway, and you notice that she stayed just outside of what Lacey's cameras and motion sensors can grab.
Tricky, Sheriff.
I understand you went to Scarborough last night.
Yeah, just a little doodle around town with my new friends.
Were you able to find what the Central sent you to find?
We're working on it.
Oh, is Lacey? Is Allie in the house?
Maybe.
You're on your way out, maybe to get a drink.
Yeah, cup of coffee.
She has that black veil down over her face.
Yeah.
Maybe Allie wouldn't mind if I came inside and said hello.
Why would you want to go inside?
Well, come on, we're all friends. We're working for the same side for the time being, right? First what was it you said?
Try, then we trust.
Yes.
And
I'm
our
here to earn
haven
that-
is not a
I'm here
place
to
that
earn
untrusted
that.
go into.
Well, I'm here to earn that trust.
I'll ask her. Text her again. She wants to come inside.
Just send back. I'm coming out.
She's gonna come out and see you.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
Open the door and Taylor Swift just blasts out the front door.
Okay. Is that enough to drive Lacey off to drink?
No, I think this is a little bit more pressing at the moment, just because it's not every day that your home, your haven is visited by a sheriff.
Really, I just needed to speak with Allie.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Allie?
Sure.
Maybe the two of you would like to walk with me around the neighborhood?
Sure.
I'll just text Selena. Something came up. Sorry. Bet you maybe later tonight.
You get like the mega tier emoji back 3 times. All right, so the two of you go off to walk with Bai. Let's jump to Clementine. Clementine, your haven is your loft, right?
Yes. My
So tell me a
artist
little bit. Yeah, like what does it look like? Is there art supplies everywhere? What are we looking at?
It's like one of those old buildings that used to be like an old shoe mill or leather processing place that they've now turned into like lofts, but it's a little dilapidated, but
Okay.
good enough. And I have my paintings everywhere to keep the windows covered.
Give me a rouse check as you wake up. Well, that's a fail. You know what we need. A drink. If we're going to go out on the streets again, this is hardly the condition you want to go in. You have so
I
many
should
willing
be at my best,
friends.
yeah.
Yeah. And you have so many willing friends. I'm sure they're around.
Yeah, I'm sure I could probably muster up a couple people to help me with some art.
Delicious. Do you want to contact anyone?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling very inspired after having that very vivid image in my mind.
Okay. You can, and if you close your eyes for just a moment, like you can see that image of those 5 people, kindred. You're not sure who or what they are, but their silhouettes are hung by their wrists. And that scream, the scream, very visceral to you. Who are you going to call upon?
We'll say 2.
And are you inviting them here?
Yeah, I would like them to come over because I have so much inspiration for a new painting right now.
Oh. Both of them reply hurriedly that they will be there. One of them even says, they were waiting for this call. And it's not long before the doorbell rings, and they're both waiting. They've obviously hurried here. Both dressed similar to how Clementine dresses because they want to be just like her. Either that, or
We'll
they
say
make
Zed and Aster.
Zed and Aster. I love it. Both women, both men.
Zed is male,
Something-
Aster female.
Something non-binary. Okay. So Zed says to you, she's downstairs, parked across the road.
You saw Vera again?
Again. First time today. Have you seen Vera? Has she been here? And they both
I saw
look
her
around.
yesterday.
Oh. Please tell me it hasn't cramped your creativity.
It really is a drag, but while I was out, after our little altercation, I had amazing inspiration. I am so ready to paint right now.
As you're talking to Zed, like Aster has gotten down on the floor and she's fingering at the edges of your dress and your shoes. Oh, if I could only look like this when I wear things like this.
You're so much more important, though. You help me complete my art.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Isn't it, Zed? We love this. And Zed, just the biggest grin as they enter your abode. The door closes behind. Now you have 2 hunger, right?
I do.
So 3, you can restoring 3 hunger would kill a mortal. if you just drained off of one, but you have 2 friends here. So are we doing one from each?
Yes, please. I would like to keep them around. They really help me out.
As your teeth bite into them, they go off to a very like who are we feeding on first?
I'd like to get a canvas out and on the floor,
Oh,
and then I
nice,
put up
yes.
both of them because I'd like to bleed them from different areas, and then I'll have like in between feedings, like blood splatter on the canvas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're in heaven. And the fact that you're creating art with it as well, they're over the moon. And your bites don't any sort of biting or nipping does not bother them at all. They are transported to a different place. They might not be aware that that's what you're doing. All they know is they get lost in the ecstasy of creating the art. Cisco, you wake up and let's make a rouse check. You
I failed.
So your hunger goes to 1. So there's this little voice in the back of your head that, fuck me.
So I get up. I'm in a really nice condo, downtown by Bay, where Bay Street is, Bay in front.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice condo, up near the top, not penthouse, but I'm past the 14th floor. That's nice condo,
Okay.
2-bedroom. Those of you that watched How I Met Your Mother, looks pretty much like Barney's condos without the stormtrooper outfit. Immaculately clean, 2-bedroom. One's my bedroom, living room, and in the other bedroom, it's actually my office. And if you go into it, you'll see multiple monitors that are monitoring various stock markets and all banking info for both the Tokyo Exchange, for Bay Street, and for Wall Street. And there's a master one that I would actually do my work off of. I go straight to the fridge, and inside the fridge you will find a whole bunch of bags of blood that all say St. Michael's.
As you open that fridge and there's that blood,
Yeah.
there's not as much there as you remember.
And I'm worried about another supply.
And your little voice is like, you can't live forever on this.
I tell my little voice, I have a cunning and clever plan. There's
At
nothing
some point, we need to bite something, Cisco.
I take a bag and I start drinking it till that voice goes down.
Okay. So you can take 1 hunger back.
Yeah.
You
and
can remove that.
Then I go to my computer.
Yeah.
And I go
as you go to the computer, you pass a mirror in the apartment. You notice you've missed a bit. It's on your chin, and no sooner do you notice that the doorbell on the unit also rings.
I quickly run to the bathroom, like run to the kitchen and grab a cloth, wipe it off, and throw the cloth like in the garbage. Like, like I don't care. I'll buy another one. Make sure I'm straightened out, then go to the door because I got a good idea who it is.
You're
Open the door.
You're 2 steps from the door when you realize you didn't dispose the bag. It's on the counter.
I gotta run back.
The doorbell rings again.
I run back, put the bag in the fridge, like cork it, put it in the fridge, run back, open the door. Who's there?
You open the door to see Ray.
Oh, hey Ray, how are you? Sorry, man. I was just in the bathroom. What's up?
No problem. A little Taco Bell, maybe.
Oh, I'd love some Taco Bell, but look, I got some work I got to take care of right now. I'm really certain. Rain check tomorrow. We good? I just can't go right now, Ray.
You can see he's noticeably let down by that. He's like, "Oh, it's been a shitty day, man."
Ray, you know what, Ray? I'll tell you. I know. Listen,
I
grab my
out more. You're looking a little pale.
I know, man. It's horrible. Listen, I'll tell you what. I grab my wallet, I pull a 20 out. Taco Bell's on me tonight. I just got it. Hey, man, it's Tokyo. What can I tell you? They're on a different time. I got to get this deal done. I'm sorry, man. When this deal's done,
I don't need your money, Cisco. That's
No,
okay.
no, man, no. We haven't gone out in ages. It's on me. It's on me.
Oh,
Listen, dude,
hey,
I'm really sorry.
Wait
What-
one second.
what-
Wait one
What's
second.
up?
He runs across the hall to his apartment. And he unlocks the door and he sort of opens it up, and you can see his room. It's like an identical apartment to you. He makes a good living, but it's just a fucking dump in there. You
Yep.
can see it from the hallway. But he like goes to a table just inside the doorway. He's like, "Oh yeah, here," and he brings it over to you. It's registered mail. He's like, this came the other day. They needed someone to sign for it. I hope you don't mind. Sister.
Oh no,
I
Ray,
signed
it's
for
cool.
you.
It's cool. What? It's cool, man. Thanks, man. Listen, I gotta go back. I got that thing with Tokyo. You know how they are. If you're not on time with them, it's like you insulted their entire family, dude.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Dude,
I get it.
have fun at Taco. I'll check you tomorrow, man. I'm really sorry. Take care, brother.
I'm gonna DoorDash it.
Not
Thanks,
a problem,
Cisco.
man. Cheers, man. I shut the door, run back, get my blood, finish it, and I open this thing up.
Yeah. It's from a lawyer's office.
Oh, great. I know what this is. What does it say?
It's saying that they're asking you to come down and collaborate on some things that a Mr. Jimmy Rosenthal has accused you of.
Yeah.
It has to do with a criminal activity that you got tied up in not too long ago. And it looks like the police have taken Mr. Rosenthal into custody.
Yeah, okay.
And his lawyer would like to have a meeting with you.
Yeah, I'm not meeting his lawyer.
It looks pretty fucking serious.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I already know what I'm doing. I'm going to get a hold of my own lawyer and have them deal with it. In fact, I'm going to probably contact work and have one of our own legal team deal with this.
Okay.
So that's my plan. Just
Either way, they would like to meet with you. It's going into the weekend, so they would like to meet with you first thing on Monday.
Yeah, not going to happen.
They're asking for an 11 o'clock appointment. 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's okay. I can send the lawyer. I'm not too worried about that. What I am going to do is I put it down on my list of things to do and go to my office. I'm going to get onto the dark web immediately, and I've got 2 things I want to work on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to post the picture of Miss Singh online, and I'm going to offer $10,000 for anyone that can tell me where exactly she is. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to post basically how I found it the first time. Say I'm looking for the red. I was getting it from Michael, but I can't get it from Michael anymore. I mean, St. Michael's. I'm just looking for the red. Who knows what? And that's
all right.
And that's kind of like the same way I found the last one. I'm doing the same thing. And
So
of course, and I've got VPN on. I've got it all hooked up.
Yep.
So they can't trace my IP back.
All
and my
right.
guy's technical enough to know that. That's what he's doing.
Cornelius, I don't know if the group had a plan to meet again. Are you heading out?
Oh, I'll get the old mobile going.
Okay. As you walk up through, from the basement, David sees you. He's doing dishes. He smiles. Hey, Pop, headed back out?
I got some business to attend to.
Hey,
I look on the kitchen table. Did she leave any gas money out?
Yes, there's 2 $20 bills underneath the keys.
Perfect.
He says, David goes, Pop, listen. And he reaches into his back pocket. He slides you another 20. Don't tell her.
I always thought you were a lovely boy, David.
I know, like I'm just glad to be of service to someone like yourself.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm bringing my sidearm with me tonight.
Okay. He says, I wasn't really that mad, Pop, but she was late for work, and you know how she gets.
I get it. It's my fault. I'm forgetful sometimes,
You're out there living your best unlife, What do we call that?
Don't think I'm not appreciative of what you do for me. I will,
Hey.
I will be contributing more soon.
I'm just saying, if the time ever comes that you need someone to join you,
I don't.
I mean, I know you, Bertram. You sort of keep it in the family, right? I mean, I can change my name if you want to, Pop. Just don't decide now. He pulls another 20 out. He's like, just here. You have a good night, and try to put the gas in so she doesn't have a fit in the morning.
Be careful what you wish for, Dave.
Okay.
And I'll snatch the money off the table and the keys.
He goes back to doing the dishes. So you walk out. There's your beautiful car.
Mint metallic green, 1988 Oldsmobile Delta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's an 84 Delta 88.
So you're gonna drive to where you guys were gonna meet.
Yeah, did we decide on a place? I was thinking the next place that we should check would be that coffee shop.
So where's
I
the
agree.
group gonna meet? Oh, do you want to say everybody decide to meet at the coffee shop tonight?
I can carpool. I can pick you all up if you want. Hold on, let me go in and check my messages.
Can you give me an awareness and wits check there, Cornelius, or a Pop? So you like get in the car and you check your mirrors, you back out. You try not to run over the big wheel that's sort of half blocking the driveway. Okay.
Not the big wheel.
You head off to meet your friends, your allies.
I'm gonna stop and fill up the tank full of gas before I meet up with everyone.
So Sheriff Bai is walking with Lacey and Allie, and she says, Allie, it's come to my attention that you maybe acquired some sustenance illegally. I mean, really, how can you get it legally?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's come to our attention that there will be a lawsuit being leveled shortly. There's a number of mortals involved, and we understand that yourself and Mr. Cisco and actually one other individual of interest was involved in this trading of sustenance. As the three of you are walking down the street, like you notice that people out walking their dogs walk to the other side of the road to avoid you. You're given a very wide berth.
But I want to pet the dogs.
No dogs for you.
All the dogs.
DM.
Sad goth noises.
Yep.
After I get gas, I'm gonna actually head over to, if I know where Clementine lives, over there, and I want to like kind of scope out her place and see if I notice that same car from the other night.
Would he have dropped you off at the loft, Clementine?
Sure, I don't drive and I don't have a car, so
Okay.
people just show up at my place and knock on the door. So yeah,
All right.
I'm just gonna leave the cars.
The lofts aren't far from you, with the exception of Mr. Bay Street. The four of you all live in sort of Old East York.
I'm just gonna leave the car idling out front, and I'm gonna keep an eye out for that car I saw the other night. And
Okay.
then see if she comes out.
So Lacey and Allie, Sheriff Bai says, I know the two of you are keeping the idea of joining us at arm's length. I just want you to know that we can make things like that disappear. Problems like that.
Let's glance at Lacey. What is it that you're asking, Sheriff?
Oh, I'm not asking anything. Been some years since I've had Bruja to work with, and the idea of having the two of you on my team excites me.
Why is that?
Don't play coy. I know you're fast. Your sister strong, maybe stronger than the majority of the kindred in this city. I could use people like you. The Bruja leaving the Camarilla is not something that we were happy about. Quite the opposite.
Why did the Bruja leave in the first place? I don't remember.
They basically
Fuck your rules.
yeah, basically fuck your rules.
Okay.
And, some Bruja maybe felt they were being used for their physical attributes. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. However, I would say that Lacey and Allie are maybe not entirely sure about all the politicking of the Camarilla and the Ivory Tower, or the Anarchs for that matter. But you do know that the Camarilla have significantly more rules. You can't just go crazy. The Anarchs, maybe not so much. You round the block and you're still walking. She says, the Anarchs believe that what's yours is yours and you look after yourself. And I realize that the rules of the Ivory Tower and my friends may seem restrictive. As you turn the corner, the winds change, and you can now smell that sort of damp sewer odor that maybe Clementine brought up about Sheriff By. It's there. However, there are benefits, and we make things like this go away.
Well, I'm not the one that you need to convince. I go where Lacey goes.
You can make your own decisions, Allie.
I'm aware.
This is how you want to go. Do it for your own safety.
Lost you once already. I'm not going to do it again already.
Christ's sake.
You're not sure, but Bai maybe feels uncomfortable in this obvious family dispute. Beneath her veil and her black draped clothing she wears.
Is there anything I should be watching out for right now?
Cops?
Besides cops. We don't like cops.
No, we don't.
What I understand is that there were two mortals involved, a Mr. Jimmy Rosenthal and a Kira Lalonde. Mr. Rosenthal has been brought in by the police for questioning and has managed to get himself a lawyer.
So we talked.
Kira Lalonde has not been found by the police, but I have put my own little ears out to find out where she is.
She's not worth all the trouble, I can tell you that.
Oh, that is for certain. But there are those amongst us, even amongst your little group of friends, I believe, that could make her forget you and every connection she has to you. When I find her, you will know, Allie. And
Nothing is for free.
Of course not. But I've already stated I have an interest in you and your sister. I help you find Kira Lalonde, I make your problem go away, and we're one step closer to trusting one another.
What exactly do you want to use us for?
There are some anarchs that need breaking.
You want me to put a stake in them and bury them somewhere, maybe?
Oh, I'd love you to bring them down to 416 Records. We can put them on the roof and let them watch the sunrise. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. You have a job to do for the Central. I want you to do the best job you can. But I want you to know that this little problem you have can easily be taken care of.
Let me think about it, okay?
But of course. And you reach your house at that point. Now, you were going somewhere, and I would hate to keep you any longer. Thank you for your time. With that, she
Sheriff?
sort of makes a stiff bow to you. Not like someone, yeah, not like that. Like,
That's what I do.
no, okay, but her bow is more like what a sensei might do.
Okay.
And then she walks away. And before she's out of sight, she's out of sight. Clementine, you've just finished your work. It's wonderful. Let's have a roll to see just how wonderful it is. Did you take a skill in craft to create your art or performance?
I guess it would be performance because I have under craft my specialty woodworking, but under performance I have painting.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's do performance and intelligence. Your two friends now lie on the couch. They've just barely put clothes on. I assume you've sealed your wounds on them,
Yes.
and they lay about in absolute relaxation and a little bit of ecstasy. You've done better, but it's not bad. You think one of the problems is that maybe the Zed and what was the girl's name?
Aster.
Aster. Maybe they were too happy. Maybe next time they need to be hurt a little bit. After all, the inspiration you got was somewhat terrifying. And you look at them sort of languishing about on your couch. You hear a familiar rumble of a familiar car pull up outside. It's loud. You're with your auspex. You're like it's undeniable. You know the old man must be there. Exactly.
I tell my herd to leave whenever they want and I go outside.
I'm gonna fade there and just assume that everybody meets now at the coffee shop. So the daily grind is like everything you would expect for an independent coffee shop. It is a little bit Starbucky, but not to the point that there's like merch everywhere. It has comfortable seating and chairs. It's just a little bit more snobby than Tim Hortons, though.
Is it like a barista that's just a little too cool working behind the counter?
Yeah, there's a couple baristas working.
Yeah.
You come in and you look about. People are moving to sit down, and there's about a dozen people gathered here.
And we had to come here because we saw that note, right? That
Yeah.
was one of the things.
The note said, Counselor Radford, daily grind 9 p.m.
So I go to line to get a quote unquote coffee,
Okay.
and I make sure that my money clip can be easily seen by the
All right.
baristas.
So the barista has just finished serving someone a coffee that has more add-ons and, half whipped quarter
Nonsense and bullshit.
sugar.
I patiently wait for her vegan half-lay lotta with Splenda and a little nutmeg.
And the person who gets their coffee seems overjoyed that their order has been nailed, and they even throw a tip. And when the barista sees a tip, they give. There's a small bell behind the counter. They give that a shot for the tip, and then he looks to you. He's like, "Hey, man, what can I get you?"
Well, you can get me two things. You can get me
Sure.
a half latte with double sugar, and I kind of flip out and drop a 50 on the table, and I go, and with my cell phone, I put a picture, and I said, and you can tell me who she is and when she was last here.
Okay, so he's like, he's got a cup and a black marker, like he's about to write your name, and then he looks down at the picture.
And I got the 50 right beside.
That's Jamila.
Yeah. When was Jamila last here?
I don't know. It's been maybe.
And I kind of tap the 50 with my finger going, when was she last here?
Well, give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah. It's no problem, buddy.
He's like, hey, Sophie, have you seen Jamila here lately? And she's like working the espresso machine, and she's like, no, I haven't seen her. Maybe a week. He's
Maybe
like, yeah, I think a week, sir.
Who is she with? And then I show her a picture of the counselor on my phone. Who's she with? Was she with this guy?
Oh, Counselor Radford. He comes here all the time.
Yeah, but was she with him? And I tap the money. Then I kind of pull another 50 and put it on the table.
I mean, if you want me to say yes, I'll say yes. But I'm being honest with you, man.
No.
Like, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to bring me my coffee. You're going to take the 50. And when you see him here again, you're going to call, and you're going to call this number. If you do, there's another 50 in it for you. And I want picture, and you're going to take pictures of whoever he's with. Got it?
He takes your card. Take pictures. Dude, I'm not
You're
some
gonna take
sort
a
of stalker. You think I'm a creep or something?
Dude, you're going to take a picture of who he's with, and I'll be
He's a counselor. I might even have his card here behind the counter.
No. Who he's here having coffee with. That's all I want. And there's $100 in it for you.
All right.
And I just kind of nod, don't say a thing, and it's going to walk away.
What about the coffee?
I take my coffee with the course. Come on, it's coffee.
So did we see all this happen?
He makes yeah, you see it all happen, and as Cisco walks away, the kid is like, "What the fuck?"
Like, as soon as Cisco gets within earshot, I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I go, lady, I can beat people up or I can pay him. Money always talks. And he's going to tell his friends what the fuck just happened, and they're all going to want $100. They don't even make $100. They make what, minimum wage here? $100 for them. That's like 2 days' work.
They're supposed to be keeping a low profile.
No, lady, I'm here to get this done. The sooner this is done, the better I can go on with my life. I don't care. It's money. I'll take care of it.
And that's why you got in trouble.
I didn't get in trouble.
Narc.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a narc. Keep saying it. And I go, no coffee for you. And I just drink my coffee and walk over to sit down.
Okay, for you to stomach your coffee, you'll need to you'll need to do a rouse check and do blush of life. Otherwise, as the coffee
rouse check? Okay.
As the coffee touches your lip, you realize you've tried this before. You're going to puke if this goes down and you haven't. So give me a rouse check.
Oh, shit. Okay, there's a rouse check. Oh, did I succeed? No, failed.
No, that is a fail. So you do it works. Your skin takes on a more healthy appearance. Your organs begin to fake that they're working, and you that little bit of coffee goes down and sits in the stomach. You'll have to puke it up later, but for now, it looks and smells, it's like it used to be for just a moment.
You forgot you couldn't drink, right?
Totally. Totally. I didn't know that was a thing. Or I just would have pretended I was drinking it.
Yeah. No.
No, this
You-
case, no, I sipped it.
You're
It's a registered hunger. Yeah.
But you're like, it doesn't. This doesn't calm your hunger, but it does. You're
I
like,
just kind of
"Ah,
sit there, but from this point on, I'll just pretend to drink it, but I'll just be sniffing and enjoying the aromas.
absolutely. What's everybody else doing?
I want to look around in here. Like, is there like one of those poster boards up, like with local listings and all that
Oh,
shit, like
absolutely. Like
we got
people
here?
offering to cut lawn. There's
Yeah.
lots of quote unquote antiques for sale. Call Cindy.
See if there's a
And
dog available.
you look for a dog.
Yeah,
Want a dog, Lacey?
always wanted a dog.
Yeah, there's no dogs here. You're maybe let down by that.
On the poster board, there's no dogs for sale or anything.
No dogs for sale or anything like that.
I'm gonna steal TT.
Okay. How about yourself, Clementine? What are you doing in here? Do you move to sit down with Cisco?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down with Cisco and I'm just gonna dead turn to him and say, I saw some people hanging when we were underground the other day. Very weird stuff.
I love Clementine.
I'm gonna say Cornelius overhears that as well, as he's sliding into around a table.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay. Lacey and Allie, as the two of you are standing together, the other three are sitting at a table. You can notice that your group has drawn some attention. You think there's probably a couple people that have recognized yourself, Lacey, from your fighting days. There's also a couple people in this place that probably have recognized Clementine as well. No one has approached you or anything yet, but there's a few people at the table like, hey, isn't that? And you've got a little bit of attention in here.
Shove off my jacket so that it shows my tattoos, because those are very evident when I'm boxing and stuff. So there's no
How long has it been
question.
since you've been in a fight ring?
Not long. I've still been going and fighting.
Okay.
Just sort of handicapping myself so it's not obvious that I'm pulling on other things.
Maybe this has maybe come up then a few times, because I know your embrace time's a little longer than maybe some of the other people in the group. You don't age anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of girls that you were fighting with that have aged out already.
It's all about good diet and exercise.
Maybe that's something that crosses your mind. As you're just starting to feel uncomfortable, you've taken well, maybe you're not feeling comfortable. Maybe you like the attention. You take your jacket off to show off the tats and everything. What you maybe can see the three at the table are now discussing something. What are we talking about over there after the announcement from Clementine that she sees dead people?
I see a lot of dead people right now. Well, this is a dead end? What are we doing here?
I tell the group what I've done, that I put a feeler out, put out an award for anyone that's got any information on her on the dark web. As much as the other two don't like it, I've paid these guys to send me probably have photos, multiple photos from every friggin' barista right now, whenever that counselor comes in here to get drinks. And that's kind of where we're at. So I've just let everyone know exactly what I've done. I said, listen, I don't know about you guys, but if we can buy our way to get this done, let's just do it.
No sooner have you completed saying that when in walks a man who is in dress pants and a shirt and tie. His jacket is sort of slung over his shoulder as he's carrying it, and he goes up to the baristas to get a coffee, and the kid, you see the flash of his camera go off, And then
Eh.
Oh,
he's like,
subtle.
he's like, son, if you wanted a picture, you could have just come around the table there. You know, I'm here for you. You don't have to be all. He's like, no. See that guy over there with those over there, and he's pointing at you.
I just look over at Cisco like, you fucking toolbox.
Give me 2 minutes.
So
I got this.
the counselor comes over to your table, and he's like, you're a bit of an odd group. Like, he takes a look over y'all, and he's like, hello, friends. My friend up there at the counter said maybe one of you were looking for me. Maybe something I could help with. I'm Counselor Radford.
Yes, counselor. As a matter of fact, I am. As you can see, and I point to the two famous people. We're quite in. We're all. They're very fascinated with all the fantastic work you've been doing in the city, and we're interested in helping out with your campaign. Maybe some contributions from financially wise. I represent a whole bunch of like-minded interests from Bay Street, and these two here would like to offer their publicity. How would that help for your next
Let's have a
campaign?
little chat then. Let's have a little chat then.
Yeah,
And
I thought that'd be
goes over,
great.
he grabs a chair, and he's like before he takes it, he says to the people, like, he recognizes one of them. He's like, well, hello, Jeannie. How you doing? Yeah, do you mind if I take this chair? Is Frank coming back? No? Okay, that's great. And he drags the chair over and slides it up against your guys' table, and he sits down, and no sooner does he sit down, like the barista boy runs over his coffee, and you can see that it's nothing fancy. It's just a black coffee. The lid's not
he's
on.
Boring too.
Well, I mean, I'm really glad that you like the work I've been doing.
Yes, you're like honestly for the city, you've been, like there are counselors and there are counselors, and you're clearly like someone that's got like the heart of the city in mind, and that you're exactly what the city
As
needs.
Cisco's like, he looks over at Clementine's like almost ignore, like he sort of gets lost in whatever Cisco's saying. He's like, looks at Clementine's like, don't I know you, ma'am? You have
You may have seen my work. It's newly been moved to head office. Yes.
He said, no, well, it's not at his head office, but he's like, yes, in the new lofts that got built. You're down there?
Yes, I'm in a few places in town. My work is pretty revolutionary.
And you're dealing with bankers like this man?
Well, I'm her financial representative. We're all here as part of a conglomerate of people that want to we're very interested in the outstanding work you're doing.
I didn't vote.
She can bring some great publicity to you. So can I point over to Lacey? I'm sure you know who Lacey is. She's an up and coming MMA. She's exactly that. She can help speak to the demographic that you kind of need, like those people that don't want to vote, but should be voting, that are make up most of our inner city.
I'm sorry, I don't. Fighting kind of turns my stomach. I hope
it's not for everybody.
I don't mean any offense by that.
Full offense taken.
But I said, but you have to remember here, we got to start thinking big time here with all the fantastic work you're doing. You know, with support from these people and others like them that we can network together, you might actually be able to look beyond being just a counselor.
Cisco,
you might be able to get the picture.
Could you roll me a subterfuge charisma check, please?
Where is that?
Actually, subterfuge manipulation. So subterfuge is in your skill list in the middle list.
Subterfuge under skills. Subterfuge. I got to take these damn glasses off. I can't see.
Absolutely, it's in the middle list.
Middle list. Subterfuge. I just see streetwise. I do not see subterfuge anywhere. Oh, there it is. Got it. I got it. Yeah. Got it.
So click on subterfuge, and then you want to put that with manipulation.
Manipulation. Okay.
We've got one success. You don't think he's totally? He's like.
So you kind of look. I'm probably getting a little ahead of myself, but
I wasn't born yesterday. You know, I have a good feel for people. What's really going on here, folks?
Exactly.
Me and the fighter were the two co-heads of the Goths for Counselor Evan.
Yeah,
Big fans.
huge.
And I'm sorry, I'm just not quite understanding all this.
I bite him.
You just lean over and like gnaw on him
fuck.
because you got no teeth.
I'm gonna assume you're just being a smart ass.
Oh, thank God.
Anyways, he puts a card on the table. He's like, maybe contact me at my office.
Absolutely.
Cisco, come on. We don't have time for this.
Let me give it.
Do it your way. I tried mine. You try yours.
If
I
you
s-
don't want to accept the fan club, that's all right. But it is really hurtful with the two co-founders in front of you.
No. I didn't mean any offense. I think for me to understand what you're all about, it may take more time than I have here tonight. So I thought
We're looking
maybe if you
for
just-
Jamila Singh.
he pauses for a moment. He's like, Jamal Singh.
Yes.
Is Jamal okay?
No.
We don't know.
Well, if this is about Jamal and she might not be okay, yeah, I mean, you should have led with that, everybody. That's important stuff.
I like whack
that's a
Cisco
person's
upside
life.
the back of the head. Twat.
I don't know what kind of trickery is going on here. Jamal has been a friend for a very long time to this community.
We know. Cisco just gets a little ahead of himself. And
Well, I
wasn't
just
sure
thought
if you'd...
I saw Jamal a few weeks ago now.
Yeah.
What'd you guys talk about?
Well, she had a number of questions and concerns about the Scarborough subway route, and
Kind of
asked-
questions.
she had a whole bunch of questions about its design and where it was going to, and what its purpose was, and who was funding it. And I'll be honest with you, the subway doesn't run through East York here. I didn't have a lot of answers for her questions, but I told her I'd look into it for her, and I did.
What'd you find out?
Well, I referred her to Billingsley Contracting. They were taking care of all the plans in the building.
Do you know
Sorry,
why
what was it?
construction stopped?
Well, to be honest, the companies that were funding it sort of up and left Toronto.
Just like that.
Disappeared. Yeah. A lot of them went out of business. It was a strange couple years there. This is going back maybe 10 years or so. That subway should have been long completed by now. It's unfortunate. What did Jamila get herself into?
We don't know. We're looking for her. That's all.
Have the police been contacted? I got some friends down at the department.
That's not necessary.
Well, who are all you to Jamila? Friends?
Family.
Family?
Family.
I mean, no disrespect, but you don't look like family.
Not that kind of family.
Family's thicker than blood.
Well, I understand that. Maybe more than some. Yeah, this just makes me stick to my stomach. She's a wonderful girl. What about,
Anything that you know can help.
What there's a girl that works at her shop quite regularly. Maybe you need to ask her some questions.
We've talked to her.
And she doesn't know where Jamila is either? Oh. I
Can I
really
do an
think,
insight check on this guy?
yeah.
Yeah, can I do like an awareness
So
something?
you can roll insight, and let's put that with your manipulation, because you're kind of, by understanding manipulation, you're kind of trying to figure out if he's...
Can I get in on that?
Because I have 2 hunger, do I change my pool size?
No, but it'll substitute hunger dice for.
Okay.
Sorry. So Allie, you got
I
1.
Yeah.
Allie, yeah, you're not. Remember that this standard difficulty is 2, but I'm altering those. Like you
Mhm.
won't actually know what the difficulty is. So Allie, you believe he's sincere. Lacey, he's more than sincere. His concern. He's borderline starting to panic. He obviously was good friends with Jamila. Jamila, pardon me.
What did y'all like? Was there anything specific that you talked about that kind of
I don't
stood out to you?
I don't know. I'm trying to think now. She said she was concerned about the route. I mean, lots of people in the city were concerned about the route. And then she asked me all kinds of questions about the station and that I couldn't answer.
Kind of questions.
She wanted to know what where was it built strangely compared to the other stations, or like whether the building materials different. And I told her that those are not questions like I can answer for. I wasn't on that council. I wasn't on that council for the subway, and I reached out to my friends in Scarborough, and they told me that the building blueprints and the route blueprints, these were all dealt with by Billingsley Contracting. That's who the city contracted it to.
And these are one of the companies that up and disappeared.
No, this is not one of the companies that up and disappeared.
Okay.
There were bigger companies funding the actual subway line. The city had its part, and then of course the provincial government and the federal government. But we had to get private money as well, and we reached out to some companies in Scarborough, as it was it was their line. And then these companies, most of them out of business, some of them gone entirely. We don't know what happened. Strangest thing, about 10 years ago. For those of you who have been kindred for that length of time, 10 years ago would have been approximately when the Sabbat lost Toronto.
That's also when Jamila died, isn't it? She died 10 years ago.
Yeah, she's been a kindred for about that length of time.
Just look at Lacey.
Are you sure? I really feel like I gotta call the police. I'm sorry. I just feel like they need to know about this.
Excuse
Connie.
me, sir. May I? I'd like to take his hand, counselor.
Yes.
Counselor. I'm gonna look into his
You can.
eyes.
When you take his hand, he's like, "Oh, you're cold, sir."
Oh, I forgot my blanket.
But you notice he's also visibly shaking. He's very
Okay.
upset.
I say, I'm gonna look into his eyes and I say, you came in for a coffee, and a nice old man bought you a coffee, and then you went and sat with your other friends, enjoyed your coffee, and you didn't meet any of us.
That sounds like a power's being used.
Yes, it is. I'm using forgetful mind. So
Okay.
I'm trying to rewrite his memories.
Absolutely. So Cornelius, I think
I'm gonna tell him that he does not need to call the police.
Okay. So we do need a rouse check for that, Cornelius.
Yes.
So can you give me a rouse check first? The rouse check won't determine whether the ability is successful or not. It just
I
just
failed.
determines.
Oh wait, no, it's this.
No, you pass. So you don't get any more hungry. And now if I can have you make a manipulation
yeah.
plus, and then no, you're not going to use a skill. You're going to instead use your dominate level, which is 3. So when it asks you for a modifier, you just need to make sure 3 is in there.
Yep.
And actually, you know what? I don't even think we need the roll, because I think mortal victims are not able to resist this.
Well, let's roll for fun anyway.
Yeah, let's roll for fun anyway.
And I added another one for gaslighting, so I feel like telling him what.
Yes.
What
I think
happened?
that's fair.
Kind of gaslighting.
Oh, dude.
Bruh.
9 success.
9 successes, but it is a messy critical. Okay? So that comes with its own bit of fun too. So on a messy critical, we have a couple things that can happen. The first is that you can gain a stain, or we have a masquerade breach. In other words, someone sees your eyes for what they truly are.
Oh, make it the barista so I can fuck them up.
I'll say the barista had just come over to fill the counselor's coffee, and he sees what you're doing, and he drops the craft.
And
It's a stainless steel one, and it clatters to the floor.
before
And
that
then
happens, can I use my celerity, Cat's Grace, to catch it before
Oh,
it
absolutely.
hits the
I love
floor?
that. So
Even near you.
it falls out of his hands, and I don't think your celerity requires a rouse check. It will say that right in the ability.
No,
if
not
it
Cat's
does.
Grace.
No, I didn't think so. No,
Like,
it's free.
ugh.
Cost is free. Cost is free, and it's passive. So he
Is there,
drops the
in front of
craft.
the lunch tray?
You grab it, Lacey, and then he runs in fear
Allie.
into the bathroom.
Allie's faster than I am, so just say her name to get her to go after him. And
Yeah, I have to like keep eye contact with this, so I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
can't
no.
deal with that.
You're doing the programming.
Yeah.
Like, move quickly
Yep.
so that I get between him and where the bathroom is.
Do you want to try to beat him to the bathroom door,
chase him inside.
or do you want to let him go into the bathroom?
Well,
You have rapid reflexes
I
and
do.
celerity too. You can probably beat him to the door if you want, but everyone will be able to see you.
No, I'm just gonna follow him because it'll be less conspicuous then.
Okay, so he goes into the bathroom and you go in right behind.
Mm-hmm.
So you come in and he's just closed the shitter door. There's a urinal and a crapper in here. He's closed the crapper door, and you can see that he is cowering. Like he's actually lowered himself in sort of behind the toilet. And you can hear him go, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that?" And then your boots step in and he goes quiet.
Is there a lock on this door?
Yep.
Lock the door.
So with the click, he's really scared now.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just want to talk.
Yeah, right. Right, you're not gonna fucking hurt me. You're just gonna what that old man.
I know
I'll be
he's a
with you in a
little
minute.
weird.
Yep.
So what do you do, Ellie?
Just kind of like go in front of that like door.
Yeah. He's locked it, but you could go under or over. Or I guess with your potence, you could just, I'll let you decide what you do. You can hear him. He's panicked.
I just kind of like make sure that he's like seen that my boots are there, and then I back up so I'm like leaning against the sink.
Okay.
And just kind of like wait, and I'm like, I got all night, man. Might as well come out. And believe me, you want to deal with me, not my sister.
You immediately hear him move and start to open like a small window, and he's standing on the toilet to go out it.
Oh God.
He's in full panic
Okay.
flight mode.
If he's going out a window, I'm going after him.
Okay, so how are you getting into the stall?
I want to like kick the door open, I
You
guess.
can totally kick the door open.
I'm trying not to make a whole bunch of noises. The
Would
problem.
you like to engage lethal body?
Is that gonna make a bunch of noise?
It's gonna make you stronger.
Yeah, I guess.
Like when you do this, your unarmed attacks become aggravated damage against mortals. It's like you're hitting them with knives or
Mhm.
things like that. Also, it says that you ignore 1 level of armor, so like kicking down a door would be no problem.
Okay.
So do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
boot the door
it's free. It's
open.
passive. So you kick the door open, and he's a quarter of the way out the window.
Just like grab him by the waistband and pull him back in.
Okay.
When we hear the bang, I'm going to loudly slam the craft down on the table and start coughing, so I'll have to do a blush of life.
Okay. So give me a rouse check for your blush of life, and
Failed.
then can. Okay. Well, that just means you get hungrier.
Oh boy.
3.
So
Yeah, I
li-
know.
so listen, Lacey. The voice is like, "Fuck making noise. Let's kill them all.
This is going great.
Lock the door and take them all. We can do it. Your friends can help."
I'm gonna loudly start my slam poetry in the middle of everywhere since I have a captive audience.
So listen, Lacey still makes the noise, but she hears the voice. You start your slam poetry as this barista comes flying back in the window. He bounces off the you know, the small divider used for privacy in the crapper and ends up on the floor awkwardly looking up at you.
Kind of like do that
You
that
can see
squat
that when
down next to him.
yeah, as you squat down, when he came through the window, Lacey, Allie, he cut his chin. And like a little bit of blood runs down.
Well, counselor, it's been an absolute pleasure.
I'm going for a walk. Then go outside.
The counselor moves over to his friends like you told him he did, and he sits down to drink his coffee. Cisco, what are you doing?
Just enjoying the show. Probably gonna pick up my coffee and nonchalantly walk out.
Okay, so Lacey walks out, Cisco walks out. We have some poetry being read in the center of the cafe, which people seem to be enjoying. Cisco, what do you do after you've given all those commands once you've rewritten his memories? Are you gonna step
Cisco
out
did
as
do
well?
that.
Not
That's
Cisco, sorry, Cornelius.
I'm gonna head towards the bathroom.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the bathroom, Allie.
Does Clementine have people's attention?
Yes, she
Are people
does.
paying attention to her?
I'm not even going to roll it because with her fame
I think she has
and her
awe.
performance levels, I don't know. Do you turn the awe on as well?
Sure, I'll turn on off.
Okay, everybody's watching.
Okay, I'll old man it to the bathroom.
Okay. Allie?
Oh, in that case, I'll drop a 5 in her cup. A
Okay.
fiver.
You kneel down beside this guy. He is terrified. He is absolutely terrified.
So I do have points in medicine.
Yep.
Can I like kind of patch him up a little bit?
Well, you don't have a first aid kit or anything.
Guess just kind of
you
like
could always do the toilet paper bleeding chin trick where you just put some.
just look at him. You should get that taken care of before.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I guess just kind of like reach behind me without like really getting away from him or anything,
Yeah.
and grab a little bit and just hold it out.
You hold it out to him.
Mhm.
You don't put it on.
No.
I know you haven't made a rouse check or anything, but like, there's something in the back of your mind going, "Don't give it to him. Take the blood. It's warm. Not cold like in the bag." He takes the toilet paper. Cisco, not Cisco, Cornelius, you reach the door. You can hear Allie is talking to someone inside.
I try to open it.
It's locked.
I'll do a little. Excuse me, is anyone in there? knock on the
Kinda.
door. I have to use the washroom.
The guy grabs your shin, Allie. Do not let that thing in here with me. Do not let that thing in here. That's him. That's that old man. I know it is.
He's not gonna hurt you. Nobody wants to get hurt tonight. It's not what we're looking for. Trying to find a friend, that's all. If you run, I will chase you, and you will get hurt. So don't move. Because believe me
He's-
when I tell you, you don't want to deal with my sister.
You notice that a puddle has formed beneath him.
Oh, poor bastard.
Move to the door. I never take my eyes off of him, but I move to the
Yep.
door and like unlock it.
Mhm.
Let
Do you come in, Cornelius?
Oh yeah, real creepy. Like
Yeah, I feel like the door creaks open and like the Terminator type music starts playing as like your form just slowly comes around the door, and this guy, in a puddle of his own piss, sort of backpedals right up against the wall at the back of the toilet, at the back by the toilet.
don't hurt him, please. He didn't
watch
do
the
anything
door.
wrong.
Watch the door.
I will.
Does Allie step out?
I do. I step outside.
Okay. Cornelius, he's bleeding from his chin.
Ah shit.
He has a big wad of toilet paper there, but he is bleeding like a stuck pig.
Oh, how hungry am I?
The whole room
I'm good.
smells delicious.
I'm gonna bend down in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reach out and try to take the side of his face.
Yes,
Hold-
he's shaking in fear.
And I'm gonna say, you thought you were having a kidney stone, so you ran to the bathroom.
Okay.
And he slipped and he hit his chin on the toilet.
All right. Give me a rouse check, Cornelius.
Oh yeah, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
So you don't get hungrier.
Is this one an opposed roll because he probably does not like me?
No, he's a mortal, and he is very quickly falls under your persuasion.
I'm gonna also rewrite his memory so that maybe we're good friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
get
just let me get you cleaned up here, and I'll help clean him up a little bit.
All right.
And my next coffee's on the house too.
Okay.
And I'll walk out with him with my arm around him.
What happens with the wad of bloody toilet paper?
I'll
Cornelius?
pocket that.
Okay. Going to continue your search for Jamila Singh. Jamila's ghoul told you that she regularly visited a club known as the Cave. And I believe Cisco went so far as to even do a sort of an online search and found images of Jamila at the Cave in previous nights. It's late, and you do have to cross into Scarborough, but it's just on the other side of East York, which is sort of your guys' domain. Scarborough is right up against it, so you just have to pass over and across. So you do so, and you find not maybe the club you were expecting. There is about a 7-8 story apartment building. It looks abandoned. If it were not for the people on the front lawn. there is a turnaround parking circle out in front. And from that parking circle, there is a roadway that winds down and under the old apartment building. And you can hear the sound of sort of digital synth rave-like music pounding away from what you can only assume is the parking garage that would have once serviced this old apartment building. And people are coming up and down the parking ramp.
Like on foot?
Yes.
Where's the valet?
It's not that kind of place, darling.
There does not appear to be a valet.
I'm gonna take my pistol and put it in the glove box, so I'm not walking into a club with a gun.
Okay. Is anybody else got any kind of weaponry on them?
Yeah, I'd have a gun.
I am the weapon.
Cisco, are you stashing the gun here in the car?
No, my gun's back at my apartment.
Okay. Okay. So you find a parking place nearby. You park the old 88. Cornelius, give me another awareness wits check, please, as you park the car. There we go.
3 successes.
Yeah. So as you're parking the car, you notice a red Volkswagen pulls into a parking spot, maybe a little bit down the street further.
Clementine, your friend is here.
I see that.
I reach for my pistol.
I can take care of it if you want.
I don't want her to go missing. I don't want other people part of the herd getting scared off. These people worship me.
That sounds kind of nice, actually.
It is having love all the time.
I have to make them like me. You seem to do it naturally.
So the 5 of you are all sitting in the car chatting.
I'm texting. Let's go with Dominic to meet me here.
He's like,
I have
the cave in Scarborough?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, Lacey. I'm down, but I thought you were better than that. LOL. Smiley face.
It's not me, it's my sister.
Thanks.
I have a contact in police. Do you think that would maybe help us at all? Of course, I don't have a phone to call my contact.
So you can use your contacts for information and things like that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how much a 1-point contact's gonna do for me. Cisco, could you call a number for me?
Sure.
I'll give him. I pull out my little notebook with all my phone
My
numbers in
phone
it.
right here. What do you want me to say?
Just give him a number to dial.
Okay.
Okay, I dial it. Do you want to talk to them or do you want me?
Uh,
My phone. Here.
yeah, just put it on that thing with where everybody can hear.
Speaker. Put it on
Yeah.
speaker. I'm holding it.
Thanks, old man. So the line picks up and it's like, hello?
Hello, is this person whose name I haven't come up with yet?
Well, let's come up with that.
What would be like a 1-point contact in police? Like a
He's probably just a constable.
okay. Hello, Constable Terrence. That's right.
Yes? Is this who's it?
It's Poppy.
Poppy? I'm sorry, man. The number came up weird. I don't know who this. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It says unknown.
I got this new cell phone thing. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, well, good for you. I'm happy to hear that a man of your age is trying to keep up with the times. No
I'm trying to
offense.
figure out this texting thing. If you get a text in all caps, it's probably me.
Okay, so what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a friend of ours that's gone missing. I was wondering if you've heard anything. Give him the name, Jamila. I forgot the last name.
Sing. Jamila Sing.
I'll just see if you can put any feelers out and see if you hear anything.
Okay. It'll take me a little bit. I mean, we get lots of missing people's reports, but let me check into it. I'll get back to you. Do you know something about this? Is this a friend of yours?
A friend of the family. They might be missing.
Okay.
You
All
can
right,
just,
Mr. Bertram. I'll get back to you with that.
You can just call this number if you hear anything. My friend will probably answer. They're helping me with the whole phone thing.
Sure, of course. It's good to have friends. Okay,
thank-
Mr. Bertram, you take care of yourself.
Okay, I'm going to party.
Yeah, I bet you are. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Bertram. He sort of patronizes you. Hangs up the phone.
He seems nice.
Your friend is on the way, Lacey.
Can I
So-
text those pictures I took of all the graffiti? Can I text those to Aziz and ask him to like have his people be looking out throughout the city for stuff like that matches that?
Yeah, sure. So everybody's just chilling in the car, text messaging away. So you send Aziz a couple pictures. He's like, "What are these of?"
Just have the boys keep an eye out for him for me.
We
Anything
don't
that
need-
matches this.
Come on, Allie. We don't usually tag or anything like this. So this isn't us. Are you saying that we did this? We didn't do this.
No, I know this wasn't you guys. This is a problem, is what this is. That's
The
why I want you to
tags,
keep an eye out
the
for
texts
it.
are going back and forth furiously as you're.
hmm
He's like, okay, I'll see what I can. I'll ask around.
Thanks. You're the best.
I know.
Clementine, are we trying to avoid this friend of yours?
I mean, she's not going to hurt anybody, but it's not great to have somebody tagging along everywhere we're going.
Did you maybe want the girls to go over and talk to her?
I don't want her to go missing.
Maybe just scare her a little bit?
That I can do.
She's very irrational, so I want to be delicate with the situation.
So you talk and I just stand there and look scary.
I guess we can try that.
Let's get a
Okay.
move on.
So you guys get out of the vehicle, and Lacey and Clementine start to move back down the street towards where that car is parked. It immediately U-turns and takes off. It disappears into the street, and a few people walk past. They're obviously going to the cave, and you hear a few whispers like, "Holy crap! Is that Lacey?"
What kind of just for like in a broad, like what kind of age group are we looking at of people I'm seeing around here? Like what
Early
kind of
20s.
vibe are they?
Early 20s. A lot of college students.
Okay, it's not like a gothy kind of bar or anything like that.
College and university is out right now, but that's sort of the age group that you're coming. As well, the university isn't over here in South Scarborough, East York.
What's the dress for this? I just want to know whether Cisco's going to be all upset again.
Well, Cisco, you do not look the part. Neither does Cornelius.
Well, I even dressed down because I'm in jeans, but
Oh, okay.
they're not just normal jeans. He's still got his tie on, short sleeve shirt,
Sure.
nice
You
coat.
you two probably don't fit in compared to what like these other people are wearing.
Our gay dads are just coming to hang out.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Our
what?
gay dad. Apparently, we're gay dads just hanging out.
You make your way down the street, and a red bus goes by down the street that the cave is on, and then you cross the road down the parking ramp, and there are these big garage doors that have been converted so that there's a regular sized door in it. There is a lineup of people waiting to get in, and there is a couple security, about 3 of them. They're checking IDs and then letting people go in. The line is moving very well.
I kind of look at the two
Clementine.
famous people. And I go, well, we can wait in line, or you two can go up and get us ahead. Just let me know if it costs anything.
Do we have to let the old man get in?
Yes.
Once they see me on the dance floor, they'll be happy they let me in.
Right. Can you have heart attacks and stuff like that still?
No.
Fine.
I can fake one pretty good because I did have 2 real ones, and I know what it's like.
Great. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Watch
Let's
this.
go inside.
Oh my god.
Not bad, right?
Egg.
Good job.
Echo.
So in the time that it's taken this, I mean, the line has moved. You guys are at the front door. The security guards immediately recognize Lacey. And they're like, Lacey Crown?
It's me.
Holy shit. Can we get selfies with you?
The vampires show up in pictures.
As long as you're not a La Sombra.
All right. Good to go. Yeah, of course. You know, let me and my
Like,
friends
right.
in, though, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Alright.
Listen, we might even be able to get you into the VIP section if you want.
That would be perfect.
I mean, Lacey Crown, holy shit. And they all gather around taking pictures with Lacey. Obviously, you know the type of guys these are. Like they're obviously in the gym all the time. They work security. To meet to have an MMA fighter that they recognize show up at the club that night. They are very excited. Very
They wear
excited.
tap out shirts.
Yeah, probably tap out and like fucking Under Armour and you name it. That like they're like they're in the scene.
I'm gonna talk one of them to come see me on their break.
Okay. Can you give me? Let's do a check on that, Lacey. Can you give me a Are we using awe?
Yeah.
Then we don't need to make a roll. That's fine. He's like, holy shit, for sure. I'd love to I'd kind of like to talk to you about some new workouts I've been doing.
Workouts, right? Yeah. No problem. You're not using other stuff to get these big old muscles, are you?
No. You mean like no.
You're not juicing?
No.
You being
It's
honest?
all natural, baby.
Insight?
Okay. Give me
Or
an
can I
insight
like
check.
smell it? Like, I don't know.
Well, let's see. What do you have? You don't have any sort of heightened senses or that.
No, just my
You can
prey
give me an
exclusion.
insight check though. Insight wits.
Messy.
Oh.
3 or 2.
Yeah, you got 3. It's not a messy.
Oh, okay.
It'll
Sorry, I
tell
thought
us
it was.
if it was a messy.
Gotcha.
Nope. Yeah, you think he's being serious. He's almost maybe a little like, oh shit, she thinks she doesn't think this is old me.
Okay. All right.
You
Yeah.
maybe bruise the ego a bit. I mean, what the hell do you care, right?
No, I don't care.
Standard Friday night for most guys.
He says he'll come find you for sure.
All right.
Yeah. As you guys walk into the club, you may even hear him like a little bit of a brag. He's like, Lacey said I could go, see her on break. As you get inside, the music is almost deafening. And the parking garage has been made look like a cave. The ceiling is uneven, like rock formations. And the lights are sort of hidden up in like pockets that, for all intents and purposes, you can't see until you're under them. Also, they have spared no expense. There are these waterfalls around the edges of the room. Real water pouring down, like you're actually in a cave. And the lights are sort of there's intention. You can tell that there's intentional dark spots in the club where the lights just aren't directed. And there is a stage, but there is no band or anything like that. there is a DJ in a DJ booth, and he is in like full effect, has all kinds of fluorescent rings around his neck and shoulders, and everyone is cheering and really having a good time. There's a very long bar that runs down the one side of the club, and everybody is like coming over and getting drinks and then heading back out on the dance floor. And there is a lot of bodies in here, and those of you who are hungry, like this is a target-rich environment.
Bartender?
Yep.
Yeah, gonna go for the bartender.
So you move over to the bartender. She yells like over the, "I'll be right with you," and like she's getting other people their drinks, and then she makes her way down to you guys. Lacey, the people like move when you come over to the bar. I assume awe is still active for the scene now, so
yeah,
everybody is like ooh and awing. Probably Clementine even has some people here that recognize her, so it's almost like sort of the popular people just showed up, and it's quickly spreading through the cave that, you know, it's not a normal night here. What can I get you?
Tequila.
And she points at the rest of you. Anything?
Beer.
You got any prune juice?
And a beer chaser.
No, Grandpa, I don't got prune juice.
Seltzer water then.
How about some soda water? Yeah?
I guess so.
Okay. So she takes everybody's order, and it comes up pretty quick. She's like, "You're new here. I haven't seen you."
Yeah, our friend Jamala told us about this place.
No, I don't know. Jamila? No, I don't know who that is.
Really? She's got all these pictures, and I like swiped through all the club pictures that Cisco found. Her.
Oh, Sing Sing, yeah.
Sing Sing.
She's a friend of the owners.
Oh. When have you seen her last?
I don't know. She hasn't been around this week.
Last week?
Maybe. She
All
slides
right.
the beers, the shots, it's all there. She goes, "Are you guys running a tab or what?"
I said, "No, I got it." And I dropped down my black Visa card.
Okay. She gets the machine.
Yeah.
You swipe, tap, whatever, and it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Done.
Take my shot, chase it with the beer, but actually spit the shot back into the beer.
Okay.
Classic.
Classic.
Coyote Ugly!
Yep.
All right. So none of it actually makes it into your system.
Yeah.
Just wash it around the mouth and back in. Okay.
I like keeping
We'll
an
say-
eye
we'll
on
say- we'll
people
say
that
that
are
you-
nearby.
Okay. You're keeping an eye out.
Mhm.
DM, I feel like I have to dance because I took the performance dance skill. So I gotta dance.
Okay.
Oh, please do. I'm gonna go just lean up against
I
the bars
want
to watch this.
I want to check just to see how Cornelius does. Is Cornelius doing is he trying to do something he saw on the TikToks or maybe on, or like,
I think
you
he's
tell me.
probably a little behind the times, so I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna go out and do the Dougie.
Okay, nice. Let's see a performance with dexterity, please.
Oh boy.
We also need this in real life, according to Corvée.
+1 for your dance specialization.
Let's see if I break a hip here.
Allie, do you want to give me an awareness? And I'm going to ask for you to use resolve because it is very distracting in here. So awareness resolve.
Okay.
I managed 2 successes.
Okay, so Cornelius heads out there on the dance floor.
Holy shit.
And before long, there's a small circle around him.
Go Corny, go Corny, go Corny.
Go pop pop, go pop pop, go pop pop. Allie, I mean, What are you you're looking for what? Like something suspicious or anything like that, or?
Anybody, yeah, I guess like anything suspicious or anybody that's like maybe paying a little too much attention to
Yeah, like
us.
the strobing lights and those shadowy like pockets, and you can hear the water coming down. Yeah, it's all just sort of a blur. You don't see anything that sort of sticks out to you. The security guard finds you at the. He's like, he comes over right to Lacey. I didn't properly. I'm Chad.
Of course you are.
You've heard of me?
Absolutely not.
I got those passes for you.
Thank you so much, Chad.
And he points out on the dance floor, and you notice there's sort of a raised area beyond the dance floor, like almost like the cave opens up a bit higher, and there's a sort of a raised seating area, and you can see that there's couches up there.
Oh, good. We can sit Dad down when he gets too tired.
He's like, I'll come look for you up there when I have my break.
Yeah, sounds good. Bye, Chad.
He's like, Do you guys go and sit down up there then?
Sure.
Okay. You make your way up there. There's not many people up here. And as you sit down, just for a moment, the strobe lights sort of hit that area, and you see a man with 4 other gentlemen. They all look a little rough, to be totally honest. They don't look like the type of people that you would mess with. If, you know, like the security guards, you're sure are strong and all, but like they're still probably good people. These look like not particularly good people. You just get a gut feeling about them. And they watch you as you come up, and there's other people up here. The drinks up here are look a little more top notch, not so just, you know, whatever's going to get the body lubricated down below. These are actually like people are having drinks. There's a couple couches facing each other, a couple open spots to sit. You guys sit down, and the one guy gets up and comes over. His face is pockmarked, and there's a scar down his cheek. I haven't seen you around here. He looks at the 4 of you because Cornelius isn't there.
Yeah, just coming for drinks and party.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
He sits down. I got a picture here. We'll bring that up quick. He sits down.
I would.
And he says, and he lowers his voice, barely audible above the pounding of the music. He goes, "You're outside your limits."
I'm not.
I think you are.
I don't think so. Last I checked.
You notice that his eyes have a bit of a glow to them. It's very faint, and he's making sure that he's not looking. He's just looking at the group of you and where you're sitting.
Scarborough's friendly to my type, isn't they?
I don't know.
You don't know, then how can you come over here and say I'm out of my limit?
Well, I know that you're not from around here.
Uh-huh.
So where are you from?
Around.
Mm-hmm. See? We both knew the same stuff.
Is this what was his
Jack?
name? Jack?
Jake, yeah.
Are you Jack? Jake?
No.
You know
I'm
him?
Tarek.
Tarek. Well, Tarek, I'm Lacey.
I know who you are.
Oh,
I've seen
good.
you.
Then you know that I'm not here to cause any problems.
Are you though?
I'm just here looking for a friend.
Yeah, who you looking for?
Sing Sing.
She's not here.
I know that now.
And if you're looking for Sing Sing, then you're definitely in the wrong place. You've stepped outside your borders.
Not my borders, honey.
Well, so they were Sing Sing's borders.
People can
Let
be
me
friends
guess.
across
The
lines.
little woman sent you, I bet.
I know a lot of little people.
Oh, you'd know this one. Black veil, black outfit.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Really?
Really?
He looks down on the dance floor. Is that old man with you?
He's the driver.
Who fucking ghouled an 85-year-old man?
That's what I say.
I don't
I
know.
like you, bud.
At this point,
It's
I'm
worse.
I'm grinding with some girl.
Absolutely you are. They are all up on you. You know you can't feed here, right?
I know.
He looks around at the rest of you. He's like, you all know that, right?
I'm having takeout.
Not here, you're not.
Sure.
What do you want with Sing Sing?
Just looking for her.
At that point, there's a bit of a disturbance on the dance floor, and another man makes his way out onto the dance floor. He's bold, wearing glasses, sort of a John Travolta vibe.
Am I about to have a breakdance battle?
There's gonna be a dance off.
He pushes his way through and pulls the girl. Not pushes his way like really violently, just pushes, makes his way, and pulls the girl off of Grandpa.
Mhm.
Oh, watch your step there, Sonny.
He looks you up and down. You got some moves, Pops.
Is this happening? God.
Get out, man.
And the music suddenly, like the heavy beats down. It's just sort of a high pitch, like beep, 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 as the two of them stare off at one another.
I immediately activate awe.
Okay. You can't be certain, but you think he does too.
Oh,
shit.
Dance off.
Vampire dance off.
I immediately walk the DJ, hold up 100, and say, "You need to play the Charleston right now."
He looks down out of his booth at you, Cisco, and he's like, "I only play what Mr. Jake wants." At which point, the man standing across from you, Cornelius, pulls a rose from inside his vest out and clamps it between his teeth.
Oh, I didn't know this was a prop sort of thing. Okay.
And the music takes a notable change as the dance floor opens up for the two of you to have a showdown.
This is everything I wanted in a vampire game.
We are having a dance off, sir. Loser will take willpower damage for embarrassment. You will take an additional point of willpower damage for being embarrassed in front of your coterie. However, if Jake were to lose, he would take enormous amounts of extra damage because you are in his club.
Oh, this is it.
You
I'm
can do it, man.
No, I really have bad skills for this. I just have 1 point in dance. All right, what's it gonna be, Jake?
Roll well, buddy. You can do it.
You need to give me a dance. So performance, dexterity, my man.
That's so bad for me.
Or actually, you know what? If you would like to be less physical and more emotional with your dance, you could roll charisma.
It's not much better.
So
I'll
you
take-
dragged your character
I'll
to
take-
something that he didn't have the skills for. Way to go,
No, I
buddy.
have a point. I have a point in performance with a specialty in dance, but my dexterity is low because I'm old. All right, let's do this. I'll take no. My dexterity and my charisma are the same. So, all Okay.
Is everyone watching on from the VIP?
Oh, I'm right.
section?
I am
With
right
the-
there at the DJ.
Cisco is at the DJ, so he's come down out of the VIP. The rest of you are with Tarek in the VIP section. When you see the rose, come out, Clementine, you can't help but wonder if maybe Jake is the same clan as you.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna cheer on that guy.
What? I have one success.
One success?
One success.
Okay. Here it comes, my man. Okay.
So
I'm gonna dominate
hypothetically,
the
if
whole
I cast Dominate, can I do Dominate on the DJ to make him play music that I know that my buddy would be better at than Mr. Whatever?
I don't know. Can you? Would you like to do that?
I'm gonna do it. I'm going all in. I only got one, so this is my skill.
Oh
I'm
my
doing
god.
it. I
So-
want the Charleston so he can win.
Jake drops a 9 success pool as he scores a crit, and it doubles up. So sorry, 7 out of 2 successes. So you rolled 1 success versus his 7. The difference is 6, my man. So how much willpower do you have?
Like 5? Hold on. Yeah, I have 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna half that. So you're taking a total of 4. So you've taken 4 because of the
Oh.
+1. 4 willpower damage, just
I am
slashes.
shamed.
You see out on the dance floor, Cisco, that poor Cornelius is just
Is losing. Yeah.
no, but not only that, you can see that it's like I think I rolled too many dice. Actually, I did roll too many dice. Pardon me. Let's do this again. Hold on.
That's why I wanted to dominate so I can change music to something he's good at. Give him a chance.
Yep. So hold on, because I
If I
doubled his social dice, which I should not have. So give me 1 second.
If I notice that I'm losing, I'm gonna fake a heart attack to try to get the crowd on my side.
Okay, there. Sorry, two damage, 2 successes. You had 1 success, so he beat you by 1 +1 for your coterie witnessing it. So that's 2 damage, 2 willpower damage. Now you can continue this dance off with him if you'd like. The crowd cheers. So you throw down some sort of dance that you're trying to use your charisma, right?
Yeah. No, I use my
Jake
dex.
does.
I use my-
Jake. Oh, you use your dex. So you were trying to be as nimble as possible, but Jake does like a back flip and lands in the splits at one point and comes back up, and you're just like, "Fuck me."
All right, can I try my Dominate now on the DJ?
Absolutely.
I can't believe this is where this game has gone.
That's exactly where it was going to go. You were pointing to this.
So
how do I do
We
Dominate?
take our horror games very seriously here.
Well, the DJ is mortal, so you don't need to worry about a roll here, but you do need. I think your dominate skill does require a rouse check. Let's just double check that.
Yeah.
So you're using dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I show that you only have cloud memory, Cisco.
Oh, that's all it will do? Oh, okay. I thought
Mhm.
I'm reading it differently. I'm reading that I got Dominate. Oh, they're Dominate Cloud Memory's part of Dominate. Okay, I got it.
Yep,
Sorry.
cloud memory. So you can't do that, but you could try a bribe or something.
Okay. We just in the wallet. And I said, how much for the Charleston? I said, 1,000.
So give me a persuasion
Okay. That we can do.
with
Persuasion.
manipulation. And when it asks you to, if there's a modifier, you have 3 dots in resources, so you can add 3.
Okay. Looks
Okay.
like I got 2 out of 2 for successes
You
on
got
that.
you got 2 successes. 2 successes. That's not enough. He's like, no, man, Jake pays me better. The music stays as is. Cornelius,
I
are
know what
you
I-
doing it?
No, I realize what I need here is a partner, and I point up to Clementine.
I tried, buddy.
Clementine?
Okay, I guess I gotta go out there and really.
Please tell me you use the fishing rod and the reel to get her to cross the dance floor to you.
You know what I can do? How about this? How about I use cloud memory so the guy has to go to the bathroom and I can take over the DJ thing? I'm technical. I can make it work.
Does it let you do that? Let's see.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out a way to get that DJ to move. I
It's
have
like a
cloud memory.
one-word command.
Knock
It's
him out.
like
I look him right in the eye and go, piss.
okay. Okay. He's
Next thing you know, I'm gonna say, I'm pointing right to him. I'm gonna look at him and go, diarrhea.
all right. He immediately hits a song and runs for the bathroom.
I stopped the song and I put on the Charleston.
Okay, give me a technology.
You got it.
A technology.
Technology. Where is it?
Technology wits to find if he has the Charleston quickly.
Where's technology?
I thought we were going to be like attacking people in the bathroom and feeding, but here we are in a dance off.
Bottom right of your skills.
I see
Like
science.
it's under your, and then engineering.
Technology.
And
Yeah, technology. Yeah, got it. Okay, so I roll it.
Roll that. Add wits.
Wits. Yeah. Submit.
No
modifier.
modifier.
I've got
Nope.
no modifier.
Nope,
I've got 3 in technology.
No, there's no modifier. You've got 3 in technology.
Okay. Submit.
That's going to build you a bigger pool to begin with. So
Okay. This pool size says 0. Do I gotta? Don't I?
0. Yep.
Okay. Submit. Difficulty says 2.
No,
Is it
you
difficult?
just always leave it at 2.
Okay. Submit.
There we go.
Yes.
So as Clementine
Oh, the
reaches you,
Charleston.
Cornelius, the Charleston comes on.
Oh,
I
My
point
eyes
straight
button
at
up.
you. Go.
Okay, here's
There you go, big man.
here's the pool we're building now. We're gonna roll your dance, which is performance,
mm-hmm,
plus your charisma this time.
mm-hmm.
Now you get a bonus dice because of your specialization for dance.
Mm-hmm.
And because you have Clementine with you, Clementine, what's your awe? What's your presence? How many dots and presence do you have?
Just one.
I'll give you another bonus one for presence, and then another bonus one because it's your kind of music. So the total modifier should be 3.
Roger. Suck on that, Jake.
Do we have it there?
Didn't roll. Hold on. Please hold. It's not rolling.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh, aced it.
Suck
Okay.
it, bitch.
Suck it, Jake.
We've got 6 successes, and there was a crit in there.
Over the radio, I go, and yes, Lacey, I have skills.
I'm going to spin her onto the floor and get in there, and then we're going to go into like a synchronized Charleston.
Okay. The sort of retro vibe of your dance has really grabbed this millennial Gen Z audience. And the guy rushes back from the bathroom. You're in big trouble, mister, and pushes Cisco out of the way.
Cisco
and
punches
then-
him.
Are you going to punch him?
Oh yeah, I've got strength. I can nail him. I'm not
This is
worried.
where it all went to shit.
Give me a dex roll, please.
Absolutely. And I got good dex. I'm not worried about that at all. So dex and strength are
You're going with brawl strength. Sorry, brawl strength.
brawl strength. Let me cancel this. Did I win?
No. So
Oh shit,
we've
I
had
missed him.
not only have you missed, but we have a bestial failure.
What does
Um,
that mean?
Oh, just wait.
You only
Just
rolled
wait.
one- You only
So
rolled
first of
one
all,
die?
the DJ against you got 3 successes. So the difference here is 3. So he cold cocks you for 4 damage. Now because it's just a mortal punching you, it's half. So you need to take 2 physical damage on your tracker, and they should just be slashes, not full boxes.
Is that where it says health? Is that where I track it?
Yes, that's correct.
This is fantastic.
So 2 slashes, 1, 2. Okay.
And then we've had a bestial failure on the hunger dice.
Which means?
Which means you're going to have to act out a compulsion. So,
Yep. Okay, I know what I gotta do.
the first thing I need you to do is just roll me. Actually, I'll do
Is
the
this
rolling.
all this is all happening like up in the DJ booth where probably nobody's
Yes.
paying attention at the moment?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
It is probably a good thing. So he catches you on the jaw, and this triggers your compulsion to go off. So compulsions, we're gonna roll a d10, and we got a 3. Your thoughts immediately stray towards the rush of sinking your fangs into the prey. This guy has pissed off your beast that's inside you. So I would like you to make me another strength brawl check.
Strength, like brawl then strength, or strength and
Yeah,
brawl?
brawl then strength. Brawl then strength.
Brawl. Then strength. Submit. Oh. 1 of 2 successes.
Okay.
Rolling like a champ. At least I got the Charleston. That's all that matters.
Can Cornelius and I see this happening since we're like looking off and everybody's looking at us?
No, you two are dancing up a storm, but I'm going to say the two Bruja sisters see this happening. No one, and so does Tarek, actually. So there's a bit of a kerfuffle in the booth, and you see the two of them. You don't get your teeth in him yet, there, Cisco, but the two of you fall behind the booth, and you guys see like the fangs come out and down he goes, and they disappear behind. Meanwhile, Jake he just grabs a random woman off the floor. She swoons as he touches her. His presence just, penetrating everywhere in the room. And the two of them begin to dance back. He just sort of shrugs his shoulders and says to you, like, fuck it, old man. You want the Charleston? I'll give you the goddamn Charleston. And the two of them begin to dance against you. Tarek immediately begins to move for the DJ booth.
I look at Lacey.
Jeremy, I need to see what he rolls. All right, I gotta know how bad I beat him here.
Okay.
We got a 6.
Well, this is not going like I hoped.
It's going great for us.
Are there any bottles nearby?
Yeah, you maybe have yours in your hand.
Oh, that's
Hit it
right.
with a bottle of Grey Goose.
I smash it and stab him.
Oh,
Stab
shit.
who? Tarek?
Yes.
Before he can leave the VIP section.
Yes.
Good idea. I like your style, woman. You're awesome.
TPK.
Okay. Well,
You were the diamond cutter.
let's start first of all with the dance. Right? Let's do that.
Whoever got hurt during an innocent dance-off.
Jake, Tarek,
That's right, motherfucker.
you.
Apparently, everybody.
6 successes. And remind me, how much you got? 7 or 6?
We have 6. He has 4.
Yeah, pardon me. He rolled 6 dice, but only got 4. You're right. So his Charleston just does not compete with you and Clementine as you dance about the dance floor.
So worth it.
Now, as you fall behind the DJ booth, Cisco, I would like you to make another brawl in strength, because this continues until you can slake that hunger. So give me another roll, please.
Brawl and then strength. Oof.
Yes. And I'm going to use Jake's character sheet to do this roll, because I
got 1 of 2.
Okay.
thought
But
you were
you
good at
need 3 successes. Yeah, with brawl strength, you only have 2 dice.
I have 2 strength, and I had, but it's I have 2 strength and a brawl. I've got nothing. No, I thought it was like strength and dexterity. I didn't realize it was going to be a fight.
Oh yeah, if you don't have any brawl, so those 2 dice are your strength dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's fighting back, my man. He's fighting back.
Cisco getting beat up by a regular old DJ.
And
Probably.
as the two of you are rolling around, the cables and that are all there for the sound system, he reaches up under his turntables and brings out a knife on you.
Okay.
So he got 3 successes. You only got 1. So you take 2 plus. You take 3. This would be lethal, but not for you because you're a vampire, so only half. So you take another 1 to your health boxes.
Okay. So I lose a health box, like another slash?
Yes, another slash, Cisco.
That's how you saw this going, Jer?
There shouldn't be a full one here. This should be a slash. You took 2 before, right?
Yeah. So just do another slash. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here, if you fill these boxes with slashes, you become sort of wounded, and all your dice pools go down by 2.
Oh, okay.
If they fill up all with squares, you go into what's called torpor.
All right. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought you said to do one at a time. I didn't realize it was like, okay, got it.
So he slashes at you. Now, Lacey and Allie, I'm going to give you the jump on. Tarek did not see you guys suddenly turning on him. So you smash the glass bottle and you are stabbing him with it?
Yeah.
Are you using any of your disciplines?
Yes. Well, lethal body is passive.
Yeah, so that means it doesn't mean a whole lot against a vampire. Lethal body is more for hurting mortals.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna use prowess.
Okay.
I have to do a rouse check, which has been going so great for me.
Well, hold on. What does prowess do exactly? Let's make sure.
With
When
potents
activated,
gain
add the
far
potent-
greater strength from their blood.
Oh, and you add that to unarmed damage value as well as to feats of strength, and add half their potence rating to their melee damage. Okay. Okay. So you'll be adding an extra 2 dice. Okay. Yep. So you attack.
Yep.
And Tarek's going to try to defend physically, so I use his physical pool as well. So what did we get? First of all, our hunger went up to 4.
Yep.
And your little voice goes like, don't pull any punches.
I'm not gonna.
We can feed on this one too.
I was actually gonna ask if that's possible.
So if you drain a kindred dry, you will get a very black stain on your character. You will be considered a diablerist, and that is not well looked upon in the kindred world. But that being said, kindred blood can be very, very powerful.
That's only if I
okay.
drain him dry.
That's correct.
I feel like this is partially my fault.
You think?
I don't think this is any your fault. Whoever got hurt from a dance. So, Lacey, go ahead and give me a... you said you were using a broken bottle, so melee and strength.
Okay. Am I adding anything to it?
No.
Dear God.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, Lacey got a total of 3 successes. I don't think those bestial failures count because you still have successes. So those bestial failures are not counted in this. That being said, 3 successes, and I tied with 3 successes. Ties always go to the active player, and you are the active player. So you jam this bottle. What do you do with it?
I go right for that spot, like neck and shoulder where they meet, and just kind of like psycho down with it.
Okay.
And I just I don't know, can I like jam it in and then go for a bite fall after I rip the glass out?
Next round you can totally
Okay,
go for
okay.
a bite. Yep. So the broken bottle does not add any extra damage. It would just, I guess, immortal. It would make it lethal. So this is a total of 1 damage from that hit, plus 2 more from your potence for a total of 3. Okay. All right. Super. Allie, what do you do?
The minute I see Lacey move, I start to move. And I get like in front of him so that he's not going anywhere, for one
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. So you block his access to the steps.
Yep. And if Lacey's attacking him, I guess then I'm like ready to hold him down. If that's what's going on here.
So are you taking him down right now?
Yeah, like I would help her.
Okay.
Because
So
I
why don't
move
you
faster than
why
she
don't you
does.
give me a melee brawl brawl? Give me brawl strength as you attempt to tackle him down.
Don't roll like Keeley. Don't roll like Keeley.
We're getting bestial failures all over the place.
Yeah, we're sucking well
Yeah,
here.
but yours wasn't a bestial failure. It would have called it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a bestial failure from Allie, though. So, Allie, you come in to tackle. He lifts his knee to block that, and you take his, like, you get it right across the chin, his knee. So you take 1 point of damage from that, because the difference is not enough there. And then we're going to roll a d10 to see what happens from your bestial failure. A 1, which is you have you got any hunger currently?
1.
Yeah, so you immediately try to bite and feed on your next turn. You need to slake your hunger. Okay. So with that,
Oh, great, you guys.
This is the best night of my life.
Clementine, you and Clementine and Cornelius, you guys are dancing. But you can't, like, maybe you look in sort of the direction where your friends are, sort of get like a, hey, check it out. You look up and you see like that big guy Tarek. He's sort of like, Lacey's on him. You can't tell it, but you think she's got something stabbed in the back of his sort of shoulder. You can't see Allie. She's sort of beneath the little wall because she's gone in for a tackle. And there's no DJ in the booth, and Cisco is missing.
Going great.
Dad left us unsupervised.
I look at Clementine and I go, big finish. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So you guys finish off your dance this turn?
Did he take willpower damage from us beating him on that last one?
Yes, he did.
That's right in front of your own club, motherfucker.
Yes, he did. But the dance is still the dance competition is sort of still going. This is all happening while you guys are doing your dance. Cisco, give me a brawl strength, please.
Okay. Damn it! Why to leave my gun at home?
Can I try to like spin her off the dance floor, like in that direction, and I'm gonna try to keep everybody's attention?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. I had no successes in that.
I think
Rolling
you're
like
getting
a
your
champ.
butt
Did
kicked by
anybody
just a
fight?
regular dude.
I'm a baker.
I'm kind of enjoying that anyway.
I had a
Has
coffee. I
Cisco-
went to my head.
Has Cisco been strictly blood bagged since he got turned?
Yes. This is
This
my first
explains
real-
so much.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal.
You take another 1 point of damage, Cisco, as he brings the knife down again, and he's like, "This is my fucking music."
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, up top, Tarek is going to sort of reach over, and he will engage his prowess as we now have Bruja on Bruja, and he is going to try to literally swing Lacey over his shoulder and onto her sister. So I would like you to give me a a brawl strength check, and it will be opposed by Tarek's brawl strength.
Get
Messy critical.
Okay, he got 6 successes.
I got 7.
You got 7. So, what would you like? What would you like to do here?
Yanking the bottle out and going in for the brutal feed right on the same spot.
So you immediately bite down, and the dance floor is hosed down by a gout of blood as Tarek's shoulder is ripped apart. Even above the music, you hear the screaming. Everyone stops watching the Charleston, and they are running. So give me 1 second here. That's okay. I'm going to give him the damage from your bite, and because it was a messy success, you got the bite in, but a whole bunch of blood shot out and hit someone. However, this time when you go in for your brutal feed, you get 4 successes. He has 6 successes on that, so he stops you. He basically like grabs your fucking face. It's like, as he pulls you off his shoulder, you take one. You do take 1 point of damage, but it's just a slash. Don't fill it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll add this to his health here. Okay, and Allie,
have to try and bite him, right?
give me a bite brawl. A brawl strength. And I want you to modify it up by 2 because your sister is such a threat to him. He's left himself open for you.
So a +2?
Yes.
Okay.
He only got 3 successes, and I think you got 4.
Yep.
You land the bite. Where would you like to bite him?
If I'm down by his knee, then on his thigh.
He's wearing denim. You tear right through the denim with your fangs. They sink deep into his leg, and you catch an artery, and this like warm blood just gushes into your mouth. He has his prowess fired up right now, so I'm going to give you +2 on any physical acts you do for the remainder of the scene, as you've got Tarek's prowess pumped blood in you, and your hunger is slaked, and you come out of your rage. Okay, we're now entering the 3rd round, and Vampire has a rule where we're 3 and out, so this will be the final round of combat no matter what. So we're looking for an exit strategy, a way to put a little bow on this.
Can I go first?
Sure, absolutely. What would you like to do?
So I've spun Clementine off the dance floor.
Yep.
I say to her, "Hit the fire alarm."
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just.
And as you do that, people are pouring past you on the dance floor, past you and Jake, as you're looking at each other, and Jake's partner is holding on to him, and a number of them have like blood splatter on them.
Yeah, is it looking like Carrie over here?
You can't tell. They have taken Tarek down. He is now prone up in the VIP section. But even people in the VIP section, they are hopping the wall. They are getting the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna look at Jake, and I'm like,
so just to be sure, you tell Clementine like hit a fire alarm, and then you look back at Jake and be like, I don't know what's going on.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cisco,
How do I break free from this? But I have to bite him, don't I? I'm kind of like in that hunger range
yeah,
thing.
you have to slake your thirst.
All
'cause
right,
you're
then
a
I
friend.
gotta bite him. I gotta bite his ass, I guess. I'm gonna
So,
try brawl
again,
again.
Brawl strength.
His ass specifically.
1 of 2 successes. Fuck, I can't get a success to save my life here.
Which is not enough technically to land a bite. So, just so you know, you would need 3 successes to land a bite. So you would need a crit. You would need both of those dice to come up crit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fight back with his knife. He gets 4
Ouch.
successes. So you take another 3. 2 plus 1 for the knife is 3. You take another 3 damage.
1, 2. Okay, that means one of mine has just gone to. Oh, I got everything went red. Went physical.
Yes.
Impaired health.
because
I'm in impaired health.
You're now impaired.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that all dice pools now will be at -2.
You gotta run, man.
And he has that knife buried in you deep.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, it's terribly embarrassing.
Let's go to Lacey and I'm gonna let you guys go before Tarek. You've got the jump on him. He's lying on the ground now. He's prone.
Feed!
Are you feeding?
Gonna try.
Okay, land a bite check for me. Are you doing the messy feed?
No, I can only do that once, I think.
Okay.
I'm mentally calculating the masquerade breaches in my head right now.
Right?
Another messy critical.
Jesus.
Okay. Wow, 6 successes. I'm not even gonna roll against that because his pool is only 6. You land your bite, and your sister is on his leg. Where are you biting?
I'm going for the mark I've already made on the throat.
Okay.
With the
So
bottle.
you're back in at the shoulder.
Yeah.
And he just kind of lies there twitching as the two of you feed away on him. How many points are we taking?
2.
2?
I was gonna ask, I have an idea of how much a vampire can take before they expire?
I was gonna ask Tarek if he wanted to be my new muse. Like, this went real sideways.
That escalated quickly.
You think so? Yeah.
This is all your fault, really, if you think about it.
It's all your fault.
How is it my fault? I tried to give him the Charleston. It's not my fault. I picked the DJ that can fight.
You were the
can
one
go-
that punched him in the face.
We can go 5.
Technically, I
but
did not
if you
punch him in
drain-
the face.
If he's drained
he's
5,
happy.
he'll be at 0 and in torpor.
I'm gonna go 2.
Basically, whatever you take from him is what his hunger will be at.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 then.
Okay. So you go 2 and Allie went 1. So that's a total of 3 we've put Tarek down. And he has serious damage from your bites.
And as I pull away, it's like,
Allie,
you asked for this.
you come
So
up off you come up off his thigh,
Mhm.
and your sister is just finished. There's a lot of blood. There's nobody in the VIP section anymore.
We have to go. We have to go now. Come on, Lacey. We have to go.
Yeah, let's go.
So the two of you get up to run. Clementine, what do you do?
Oh,
Burn it to the ground.
I just wanted to dance. Yeah. I'm gonna take out my lighter and just
Oh shit.
start walking towards the door. And we were never here.
So fire is a big fear of vampires because it's the only thing that can bring final death. So lighting a fire can be dangerous.
How close are you guys to the door? 'Cause, like, I'm ready to be out
So
of here.
the girls in the VIP are literally at the furthest from the door they could be.
Yeah.
Get a Molotov ready.
I'm
A
just gonna
big one.
stand outside the door then, and I'll wait for them to leave.
So you go out the exit door?
Yep.
So as you go out the exit door, they push you out, the security, and you hear locked bolts coming down. You're outside in the driveway. There's people running up the driveway. You hear the door bolt and lock. Those of you that are inside, the club, like everyone goes streaming towards those doors, but not everybody makes it out. You then the music cuts, and everything goes quiet. There's a light on Jake in the center of the dance floor. He engages his presence and tells everybody to shut the fuck up. And the whole place, all the mortals just immediately like, with that, there's a get the fuck off me. And you see Cisco fall out of the DJ booth with a knife stuck in him onto the floor. I'm going to say that you're out of your rage because we have got you at impaired now.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, open the door, open the door. And Jake's like, none of you fuckers are leaving here. We're all going to have a chat. And that's where we're going to leave tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am
Did that go
sweaty.
sideways quickly?